Ball is down, kick is up. Next point is going to be good. So I'm not sure that this definitely shouldn't be a tie ball game. As looks like the running back definitely didn't cross the plane for it to be a touchdown. But the game is tied, so we're going to see how the Tigers offense comes out and respond now.
It's 10:20 left to go in the first half here in the Laurel Home Center second quarter. The ball game is tied up 7-all right now, and so Kinsley, the Tigers just need to get back there and punch West Lauderdale in the mouth.
Exactly. Just come back out, and you have to respond to that. Just like we did on the last offensive drive, we have to keep that momentum. We have to keep consistency here. So back to return for the Tigers is going to be Jay Jones and Jazayla Morris. The West Lauderdale Knights are getting set to kick it off. All right, and the whistle blows. And the kicker is ready. The kicking unit is ready. The ball is up. And Morris is going to let it roll to the back of the end zone. They're going to start at their own 20-yard line.
So, again, a good starting field. I mean, not great, but it's decent from the 20. And so the Tigers just need to keep up that efficient running game that's been going on here tonight.
Exactly. They've shown that the running game has been working for them. So just keep that consistent. Kind of incorporate the passing game. See what how it's going to work against this night defense, and we'll see what happens. So they're going to come out 3 receivers, 4 receivers, 3 at the bottom, 1 at the top. It's going to be Morris lined up to the right. McGee is going to fake the handoff, but keep it himself. Pickup of a pretty good amount of yards.
Yeah, McGee picks up about 4 yards there, so it's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Tigers in their own territory from looks like the Tiger 24.
Yeah, and it's looking like they're going to continue to run that fake, and it's continuing to work. So, hey, if it's still working, keep it going. They're going to keep the same formation. Morris lined up to the left of McGee. McGee Morris is going to take the ball and drag a few defenders. And there's kind of a hesitation on that exchange from McGee to Morris. You have to figure out from the start, what it's going to be. Kind of hesitated too long. It looked like if the hesitation hadn't been too long, Morris could have picked up a few more yards on that play.
But regardless, Morris picks up about 6 yards, and it's 3rd and an inch there. From what we can tell in the stands with 9:16 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, and though there's a flag before the players even get lined up.
Not sure what it is. Are you kidding me?
They're going to call the delay a game against the Tigers. All right, so we're going to back it up 5 yards. Wow.
This is a poorly officiated game, Kinsley.
Yeah, seems to be their biggest battle all season. But the only thing you can do is keep balling. They're going to keep the same formation. Well, they're going to send a man in motion. So they're going to fake that. Well, give the handoff to Morris. Morris breaks it up, trying to break a big one up the middle. A pretty good game by Morris. Morris, he's feeling some adrenaline after that run.
He did. Picks up about 7 or 8 yards and gets the first down. Runs it right up the middle, down to the Tiger 35-yard line, Kinsley. And he gets up and just shows a lot of emotion. And that's something that we love to see and haven't seen much yet from this Tiger team this season.
Yeah, and that offensive line is really performing. They are really opening up some running lanes for this ground game. They're going to get lined up again. Same play. Seems like there was some hesitation on that play. McGee looked like he wanted to keep it himself, but Morris took it, and, he got stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Or maybe it looked like it was a loss. Well, there was a loss of about 2 on that play.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 12 from the Tiger 33-yard line. They are driving, it's a quarterback keeper. And, it's what the quarterback sees, and so if he sees that he can't get it.
And right. And the quarterback has to really kind of make those reads really quickly, have the note to keep the ball or hand it off. So he's going to take the step. He's going to keep it himself, run it, bust it out to the flats, but it's going to be taken down after about 4 yards.
So he looks like about 4 yards there on the play. Well, actually 3, so it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. 7:26 left to go here in the first half, tied up at 7-7.
Well, let's see what the Tigers look to do. I think right here, it's definitely you probably should go to the air, and I think they should go for it. But they're going to call a timeout and regroup and get a new game plan put together.
That's probably a good timeout, why not?
They have a few things working for them, so just kind of take it easy, take a breather right now, and get a pretty good game plan coming up to get this first down conversion going for them.
Absolutely. So 7:08 left in the first half. 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Kinsley, is it time for some kind of trickery?
I think it is. You can go for a little trick. I think a trick play is good. You need at least one time a quarter, but you want to be careful about how tricky you get. You don't want to give anything away so early in the game. But try a little. I would probably even go for a little option. They've been kind of doing a little a fakery. Go for an option or something right about now. So something that that they've yet to see.
I agree. That's a good analogy. It's 3rd and 10. You're at the 35-yard line. And you need something to happen. You don't need to give it right back to the Knights. Right.
Especially not at this point in the field. You're still in your own territory, so you definitely don't want to turn the ball over right here. So we have to convert right here. So it's going to be Tony Barnes in at running back. And they have 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. So McGee takes the snap, he drops back, he rolls out right. He's looking, trying to find somebody, but he's going to just throw it away. I'm not sure why he did that. He had a man open on the play. But it's going to bring up a 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away to the Knights.
Well, a lot of times, in that situation, when he's running the football, looking for somebody, he probably didn't feel comfortable, and so that was probably a smart play.
Well, and I'm also even in that position. If it comes to that, sometimes just pull it down and just turn on the jets and run it. Especially if you have scrambling ability. Use your talent. Well, Patrick Little's back to punt it away. It's a pretty decent deep punt. It's going to take a good bounce. Oh, looked like it was touched by the Knights, but the Knights playmaker's going to jump on it. And so they're going to start this drive from their own 24-yard line.
So a great punt by Patrick Little. A deep punt, I'm going to say about 45 yards there.
A pretty nice punt. He showed a really great leg on that kick. So we pretty much have him in decent field position. So the defense had plenty of time to try to get this ball back. There's 6:49 left in the 6:01 graphics first half.
Actually, we're in the second quarter, being brought to you by Laurel Home Center.
Laurel Home Center. Oh, well, So the quarterback is going to take off running. It's going to be a... Wow. Well, I have to say on that play, that defensive line was tossed around like ragdolls on that one.
Yeah, that was a
huge play up the middle, picking up about 30 yards.
Yeah, that was a good run by Davidson. He did a good job of faking out that Tiger defensive front.
He did. Wow. So that defensive line and those linebackers, they're going to have to start stuffing some running lanes. The quarterback has the ball snap. He's going to look over the middle and wow. Found the receiver. He was met immediately by Taekwon Jackson, who delivered a vicious blow to the receiver.
He did. It looked like, one more step, and that would have been a pick six.
Oh, yeah, that would have definitely been a pick six. But that was great awareness by Tyquan Jasper then to give that good hit to jar the ball loose. So the Knights are going to come out, one receiver at the top, one at the bottom. Running back line up to the right. Quarterback going to hand it off to the running back, going to take it up the middle. He's going to pick up about maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Yeah, he gets about 5 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 from the Tiger 45-yard line. So a great position for the Tigers to hold here on 3rd down.
All right, so they're going to come out. It's like they're going to have move the other receiver to the left, so 2 receivers at the bottom. Running back line up to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback takes a step, rolls out to the right, going to keep it himself. And it's like the linebacker was hesitating on whether he should guard the quarterback or the running back. And the offense went for the option. So the quarterback is going to keep it. He kept it himself and picked up another 5 yards.
Yeah, the quarterback did a good job there of really making the decision to keep it. And our linebacker just overran the play.
Right. And I mean, even in that position, I mean, hey, if you see the quarterback with the ball, you go after the quarterback. The quarterback going to pump fake it, going to go deep to a man. It's wide open, but he drops the ball. Wow. Just talk about blowing opportunity for a Knight touchdown.
It was a pretty thrown football. You can't blame the quarterback there. Davidson unloads it. The receiver just couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, and even the defensive back was, he had the receiver had a step on Jasper there, but, the quarterback, just didn't have that good hand-eye coordination on that play and just couldn't reel it in. They're going to come out. One receiver at the bottom, one at the top. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to his running back, going to take it up there. Now, wide open lane, and wow. And that was a great job by Cody Hyatt to make that stop. Had he made that stop, man, that would have been 6 right there.
Hyatt did a good job there breaking up the play. It's going to be 5:10 left to go in the first half, and the Knights are driving, Kinsley.
Okay, so the offense, same formation, receiver at the top and bottom. Quarterback gets the snap, hands off to the running back. He's going to be stopped pretty much right at the line of scrimmage, or maybe a little bit after.
Turnage picks up a gain of 3 yards there, so it's going to be 2nd and, we'll say, 7 there. Flynn on the tackle from the Tiger 27-yard line.
Right, so it's 2nd and 10, and the Tigers are going to get a sideline penalty.
The Tigers are going to get an unsportsmanlike, and Coach Braddock is not happy about that. They just get a warning, so it's not a penalty, but good gosh. So
the Knights are threatening Tiger territory. The quarterback takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be met for a loss. Wow, that was a great tackle.
The Tigers really did a good job of wrapping up and getting in the backfield and meeting Davidson at the line of scrimmage, bringing him down for a loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. Mason Smith on the tackle there. So a great job of getting in the backfield. Here we go, 3rd and 8 for the Knights.
All right, they're going to line up. Receiver at the top. Running back lined up to the right. And the Tigers are going to jump off again. Jump off sides again. And again, the Tigers are going to have to be more disciplined on defense. That line is going to have to, watch the ball and stop being tricked and drawn off sides by the Knights offensive linemen.
3rd and 3 from the Tiger 20.
Same formation. Quarterback's going to keep it himself around the end. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to be brought down pretty much at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be short the first down, Kinsley, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 3.
That was a huge break for the Tigers.
So 4th and a yard from the 16-yard line. And let's see what the Knights decide to do.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
It looks so let's see.
That's close enough for a movement.